So EA have released the 1 of 15 Encore player pick. It's actually a crazy SBC because, as it suggests, you get 1 of 15. And this is repeatable forever for the next 2 weeks. So we are going to be live streaming on Saturday, tomorrow. The link will be down below if you guys want to join in. We are definitely going to be grinding a lot of these. As you can see, though, is any rating and any type of card. So there's going to be some absolute massive dubs in here. And equally not as great. But as we see here, we're going through all of these anyway to see what we get. And we will be taking the highest rated, which could be a 92 rated Gabe there, or McGabe there, sorry. And the next one. So there we go. So let's go ahead and get into the grind and take whichever one is the highest rated for us, which was McGabe. So to get this SBC complete, we've got one really annoying requirement, which is 86 only. And you need 5 of those and an 87 rated team. So the 87 rated team is actually relatively easy. And that's down to the fact we've got these Team of the Season upgrades. Now, I'm not going to cover the daily gold into the daily bronze, into the crafting. I've done that in almost every single one of my video grinds, so make sure you're doing that. But how this works is it's going to give you 60 packs with these two here, and then you get yourself X amount of upgrades, either this one here or player picks, depending on what you want to do, the 81. But you should be able to get 30 player picks and 60 packs, basically, doing that method. Like I say, I could show you that on stream tomorrow, but where we are going to start is the 86 plus player picks. So out of all of that high-rated fodder you get out of those SBCs that I just talked about at the start, that's going to be the best place to start. So you're going to go ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and complete all 3 of these, and I'll be back once that has been done. So for the sake of the video, I've done all 3 now, but you want to do these one at a time. And we are looking for, of course, any Team of the Seasons we can get. But worst case scenario is going to be 86 rated. Now, we seem to be getting quite a lot of Team of the Seasons. And I'm going to show you an extra trick as well to get a lot of 86s into your club. So even though I've got an 87 here, I'm actually going to take an 86 because it's what we're trying to aim for, right? So you want to get some Team of the Seasons out of those like we have. And then once you've got yourself your first Team of the Season, we are going to head over to the 83 times 14. Now, the reason being is we need an 84 rated squad and 1 Team of the Season, but it's relatively easy to get with these 92 rated cards, etc. And then what we can do is just go to Squad Builder and set this to 84 rated or higher, and then go from there, and then that can get that submitted. Now, if we don't quite have the rating, it's not the end of the world. We can go ahead and add the extra cards in that we need. So I'm going to go ahead and complete that, and I'll be back once I've done it. So the first 83 times 14, we are looking for as many walkouts as we can get, but ideally we are looking for 86 rated at the most. Now, that looks like it's an Indian Super League, so it's going to be a Team of the Season, I think. I can't imagine it being anyone else's to walk out with that. So 91 rated Alberto and an 86 Carvajal. So as long as we get 86 rated, that's going to be the best place to start. So we get 1 here and nothing else there. It's relatively crazy. But we have got a Team of the Season, so that can help us. So if we go back to our SBC tab here and head over to the icon, or the 0 pick, whatever it's called, the Encore player pick, there it is. We head over to that and we can have a look how many 86s we've got so far. I already know the answer to this, but in case you've skipped it a little bit, it is going to be 2. So we've got 1 here, and we've got ourselves Bunny Shaw as well. So we need to get ourselves 3 more 86 rated. So it's not going to be too hard to get. Now, with our Team of the Season that we've got from the 83 times 14, we're going to pop that one back in because I've got no reason to use it, and it's not going to go into my team, and it's going to count as one of our Team of the Seasons. There we go. And then we can just go to Squad Builder, set this to 83 rated or lower, and then hit send basically, and then that one has been complete. And now we have another 83 times 14. So we are going to go ahead and open that. Again, we need to get ourselves 3 more 86 rated, and then the most difficult requirement is done, because we can put Team of the Seasons into the other rating and get that done. Like I said, I will be live streaming tomorrow if you guys want to see this, the actual method from start to finish. I did want to make this into like a 25-minute video. If you guys do want to see something like that, let me know. Now, we didn't get any walkouts out of this, unfortunately. I mean, who is that? English right back. I assume it would be Trent, but it's Ben White. So there we go. Wasn't the best one there. But even ones like this, we can still go ahead. Now, if you've got yourself other Team of the Seasons from those extra grind steps that we mentioned at the beginning, which is the daily, crafting, and then player picks 81 rated, you should have quite a few walkouts anyway. But if you don't stress too much. If you do need a Team of the Season, don't forget Team of the Weeks count. And we can put the Team of the Weeks into these as well. But again, I'm going to use another Team of the Season when I can, just to get the objective done, basically. So we're going to put Simakan in as well, because I'm not really interested in Simakan. And let's go ahead and do the exact same thing, 83 rated. I'll meet you back at the store once that's been completed. So here's our next 83 times 14. No team of season for us this time. Do we get a walkout? We do, but we'll skip it because we're not relatively interested in normal walkouts. Just looking for 86 rated, so we get 2 there. That's fantastic. We need 1 more 86 rated card, and then we can go ahead and get our first Encore pick done, which is really nice. Very, very simple. We've also got these extra packs, which I'll explain what to do with a little bit later. But let's head back over to the SBC tab and get our last 83 times 14 complete. So our last 83 times 14 for this video and for the day. All we need is 1 more 86. We get a walkout. Let's see if our luck is in with this. Can we get an 86 rated out of this? We do. So there we go. We've done the hardest thing. We've got an 88 rated Renard as well. And we got ourselves some duplicates that we can carry on. Now, there is still other SBCs out. The 84 times 7. And, of course, we haven't really spoke about the player picks or any of the grind and stuff. Like I said, we have mentioned it in previous videos. But I will briefly talk about it once I've done this. So, an 86 rated squad is, well, an 86.5 altogether even, sorry, is basically done now. We're just going to set this up to 86. Go to that, and then we can just pop in these cards here. Nice and easy. So, there's 1, 2... and then we have ourselves 3. Now, don't forget, and this is where we're going to get into the next step, we get ourselves these packs back. These packs are going to help you grind even more SBCs from what you get out of them. Now, sometimes you'll get super lucky and get walkouts and stuff like that. Most of the time, you'll get absolutely nothing like we have there. But these can go into our club, and they can go into silver upgrades. They can go into player picks. They can go into any sort of grinding that you're looking to do. And like I say, live streaming tomorrow. If you have any questions, the best place to be. We will have a full guide, and we'll be doing this for hours as well. I always do in every single stream. All my old lives are there. You just need to go to YouTube and then go to live, and it will be there ready for you to watch back if you want to have a look. We've had some crazy cards, and the methods are absolutely flawless. Anyone in the comment section of the live stream will tell you that, and I've got nowhere to hide. So if I were to lie about things, you could come and see there that there's nowhere to hide, and all the methods work. And we have endless picks, endless grind, and it's just non-stop. But we have ourselves our last gold players pack here. Nothing too crazy out of these. We are accumulating a lot of gold commons, a lot of silvers, and much more, and a load more gold rares, and etc. Now, with those extra gold commons you'll get in and the silvers you'll get in, they can go into the SBCs again. So we head back over to the SBC tab, and you can put them into the 81 plus player pick. So, for example, for this pick in mind, we need to have 2 rare, and the rest need to be common, which are going to be gold commons, obviously 4 of them. So we go gold rare, lowest to highest. We could just pop in 2 gold rares there. And then we can just go ahead, go to Squad Builder, knock this to Gold Common. If you've got them in your storage, check storage. If you've got them in your club, do club, doesn't matter. And then bang. You can go ahead and build as many of these picks as you possibly can. And like I say, the method is flawless if you do the daily bronze into the crafting. And you can see here, you're going to get a load of 82s, 83s. You try and take as many 83s as possible because that's going to give you team of the weeks that can go into the 83 times 14s, the 84 times 7, or whatever else EA decide to chuck at us. But it is important that you do this method and you do get these picks when you can. And you are rotating the gold rares and the commons back into this as much as you possibly can. Especially when you guys don't have any fodder. Now, the more of these you do, the higher chance you've got of getting something, for example, like walkouts or team of the seasons or anything else that we need. So we open up this one. We won't do any more for this video. You see there are more 83s, again, that can go into the team of the week upgrade to give us the requirement done. And then once you've done that enough times, and I guarantee and promise you can go ahead and do the 84 times 7, as we mentioned. It's either we need 1 team of the week or 1 team of the season, an 84 rated team. I've already got one saved, so I'll go ahead and open it up and explain what to do with that. But you should get quite a lot of walkouts out of these. Out of the 4 that you can do a day, that should give you enough, as that'd be 28 cards that are 84 rated or higher. So we get there, we don't get ourselves team of the season, but this is going to be an 87 Swanson. So there you go, there's an 87 rated card. And we get ourselves a 90 and 86. So we've got an 86 to go back round again. The 90 and 87, 85 and the 84s can go into either any upgrades that we're looking to do, or they can go into the 87 rated squad. So that being said, let's go ahead and complete the 87 rated squad that we need for the Encore pick. And then you can just rinse and repeat that. This is without completing objectives, without doing anything else in the game, just doing the simple menu stuff. And it can be as simple as you'll see it now. So make sure you don't put any 86s in. We'll pop in a 90 and our 87. We'll see if we can get away with a load of 84s and 83s. If we are a little bit low and we're not got the required yet, we can go ahead and look at team of the seasons as well. But we have got ourselves a Renard that we packed, and these are all the cards that I've packed in this video. They're not from anything else in my club, as you can see there. So we are getting through these quite quickly. And we've got ourselves an 86 rated squad with an 83. So let's have a look to see if there's anybody else we can add in. Trying to use just players from our club, really. We've got some more 85s here, that's fine. We've got some 84s there as well, which I'll get to in a second. I'm just trying to see if I've got any high-rated cards. More 84s. Another 85. Let's see if we can get that done with those 85s. And that's going to be one of the most consistent ways. Now, I don't think this is going to be enough unless we're super lucky, which we're not. So again, I'm going to have to go ahead and use a high-rated card or a team of the season. So I just go special newest. We got ourselves, some of the team of the seasons are packed from grinding in itself. But we'll use ourselves a hero here. And we can use these Encore ones, don't forget. And I'm going to show you, once I've completed this one here, another way to get 86s, especially if you played the game from the very start of release. So we go ahead and open up our next pick. We're just going to go quick this time and not go through it slowly. So we've got an 86, 83, a 93 Renard, which is very nice. An 89 Yamal, an 89 there, a 91 Baku. So it looks like we're going to take our highest rated, which is going to be Renard. Right, so let's just use this argument. So we get a 93 rated card. She doesn't go into our team. We don't need it for anything else. And we need to get our 86s. Now, if you've been playing this game from the start of release, you can actually just go to 86 rated, check your club, and you can pop in all of these cards that you're not using. So I've done a lot of base icons since the beginning of the game. I've got no interest. We are coming into endgame now. I could essentially pop in all of these 86 rated cards. Maybe not icons. I could put in all these other objective and SBC cards I've got. Don't be scared to pop these cards in. Maybe icons is a little bit of an extreme example. But for example, we could swap out some of these. I'm not going to use a certain amount of cards. I've got no harm in popping them in. And then look, you've got yourself an 86 rated team that way. So if you have played it from the start, don't be scared to do that. Eventually you will run out, but it is a good method to start stacking up these picks really quickly. And then going back to our 87 rated squad, because I've got a 93 Renard that I'm really not interested in using, I could essentially pop her into this SBC, and I could use some of the other cards we've got, like the 86 if I wanted to, if I've got a lot of things in my club. And that's going to be another way to do it. So again, if we go through using our 93 rated Renard, using 84s and 83 rated cards, we should be either there or very, very close to getting this done again. And just having back-to-back picks off that alone. So it is worth it in that sense if you're going to go ahead and get through. But let's have a look. We'll put some 84s on our bench just in case, because you know what EA is like with their red requirements. So we're going to stack all these up. So I'm going to get this done, and I'll be back once I've completed that. So give me 1 second. So this is my point with objective cards. We got Mappy Leon from the objectives last week, so don't be scared to use those if you're not going to use them in your team. And we got ourselves another pick like that. But like I say, I will be live streaming tomorrow in the night. The link will be down below. Just click on notify me so you do not miss out. Let me know how you get on with these. If you do have any questions, I'll try and get back to you. But like I say, the best place will be the live stream. So I can answer your question live. And I can also give you a visual aid and show you at the same time. But these look like fun. I don't know if you're going to get anything crazy out of these unless you've got some serious pack luck. But you never know. You might get some players for your past and present. Or you might get someone that's really good to be evoed. So you have to let me know who you get out of yours. But that's how you're going to grind these Encore player picks unlimited, basically, over and over again. And I will catch you in the next one. We get quite a bad one there, not the best one there. Let me know who you take out of this. It's probably going to have to be the highest rated.